I've enjoyed working within the community and working for the community. That's an important part of my life because I know the sacrifices that so many others have made before, and it's sort of just my way of trying to pay back a little. It was nice to be recognized, to think that somebody thought that some of the things that I've done have been worthy of a commendation, and I'm pleased that the Japanese government feels it important to recognize these sorts of things. Tonari Gumi means sort of neighborhood association. I've been involved in the Japanese community wherever I've been. A good friend of mine, we had worked together at the Canadian Embassy in Tokyo. I had talked to him about what he was doing, and he was a member of the board of directors here. So when my wife found a job advertisement for the executive director, she thought it would be an excellent retirement job, so I applied. Lo and behold, I got it. Well, as a member of the board of directors, it's an opportunity to work together with a group of like-minded individuals to try and further the objectives of the organization and to ensure that it continues to grow and achieve the things that it was set up for. While I was there as the finance counselor at the Canadian Embassy in Tokyo, they had a G7 summit. The opportunity to brief and help the Canadian ministers who were in attendance, including the Prime Minister, from a standpoint of a Japanese Canadian, to be able to serve both your own country and your own government, but also to try and facilitate a better outcome in terms of relationships with Japan, I think was very positive, and certainly one of the highlights of my time there. Something that's always been important from my perspective is to try and encourage the leaderships both within Canada and also in Japan to take note of each other. That these two countries could do a lot more, and together that we could play a more influential role to bring greater peace to our planet. One of the things that you have in immigrant societies is that the first generation still speaks their mother tongue, but then the second, third, and third generations, that ability to communicate in those languages really drops off. And so that's an area where we're going to be doing more work going forward. I'm concerned because my own children are not particularly involved with the community, so I'd like to find more programs and activities that will allow them to become involved. And so that's the direction that I hope to be able to move personally.